Xana, what's up, baby doll? The champ is here. I have been a very good boy, as you would expect, being the champ and all. Honestly, I'm surprised I've been so good, but they set the expectations high, and I just keep hitting them. Anyway, as the champ and a good boy, I know what I should be getting for Christmas. Obviously, another Stanley Cup is a given, but I would also love to see us get another contract for Chandler Stevenson. The kid's been playing well, he deserves it. And, let's keep Wild Bill healthy and hot this year. Love you, big guy. I'll see you in June. Dear Santa, I have been pretty good this year, surprisingly good. A lot of people didn't think I was going to be that good this year, but I really showed them, especially my snooty cousin up in Edmonton. Anyway, since I've been such a good boy this year, and I usually don't get really nice presents, and I know I'm not allowed to ask you to win the Stanley Cup, Edmonton and Calgary already told me that, but I would really love to see Quinn Hughes win League MVP or at least the Norris Trophy, and a deep playoff run would be appreciated too, if that's not too much trouble, okay? Give my best to Mrs. Claus. Hey, dear Santa, I've been very good this year. Better than I thought I was going to be, even though I was pretty good last year and not a lot of people expected that of me. But anyway, figured I can ask for some bigger gifts this year that I did last year. For instance, could we win another Stanley Cup? I know 3 is a lot to ask for, but it was just so much fun in 2012 and 2014. I guess to go along with that, could we have Todd McClellan not do his usual horrible choke in the playoffs thing this year? It's kind of a package deal, I understand, and maybe that's asking a little bit too much, but if you could do that, it would be very much appreciated. Dear Santa, it's me, Edmonton, and I know I was not a very good boy to start this year. Got a little bit cocky, thought I could just kind of go through the motions and you would just put me on the nice list, but I've realized the error of my ways. I got rid of Jay Woodcroft. Stuart Skinner has been relegated to the Shadow Realm. I'm being a good boy right now, so I'm hoping that I can still get the Stanley Cup that you promised me. I know it wasn't very nice of me to tell my cousin Vancouver that you couldn't ask for the Stanley Cup from you, but come on, I had to have a little bit of fun with him. He's never won one. He doesn't know that you can just ask Santa for a Stanley Cup and he'll give it to you. But if you can't do another Stanley Cup, because I realized at the beginning of the year I wasn't being my best self, another heart for Connor McDavid would be appreciated, and, just let us win a couple rounds. I just want to make sure he and Leo don't leave and we get another crack at this next year, and I'll try and be better, okay? Thank you. Dear Santa, it's me, Calgary, and I have been pretty good this year. Okay, I've been alright this year. Now, I understand that in part this is because of Jonathan Huberdeau not being able to do anything, and also because I have been saying that he is back for the better part of a month and a half. So in that spirit, could you just please make him back? At least for half of the year. It would be nice to not have that trade be any more of an embarrassment than it already was. Oh, and also, don't tell Vancouver that I told him you can't ask Santa for the Stanley Cup. We both know that that was a one-time exception for me. Dear Santa, I know I was supposed to be a good boy this year, but unfortunately, it seems that I have let you down. We appreciated last year when you let us make the playoffs in our second year and even beat the Avalanche, but it turns out that we kind of got a little lazy and didn't realize that our goaltending would actually turn back into a pumpkin. So in that spirit, if you wouldn't mind us having good goaltending from Joey Decord for the rest of the season, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable ask given how bad I've been this year. Okay? Thank you, Santa. Dear Santa, you and I both knew I wasn't going to be a good boy this year. I was going to be bad after you gave me that lumbercoal last year by having me pick 4th. So I was going to be bad again unless I got something a little more appetizing. So in that spirit, please do just let me win the draft lottery this time. I have so very little in my life, and if you do this, I promise that I will let some of the other kids play with my toys. I've got Tomas Hurdle, who is really, really good to go, and lately used Logan Couture, who might be on the verge of retiring, but maybe somebody else will be able to take him in and love him like that little girl did with Woody in Toy Story 3. And I'm sorry if I made you cry by mentioning Toy Story 3, but please, let us get Macklin Celebrini next year. And then I promise I'll be good in 2024. Dear Santa, I don't know what to tell you. I thought I was gonna be okay this year. Not too good, not too bad, but I've been a really bad boy, and it's not really like I've been trying to do bad things. We gave that big money to Troy Terry and Trevor Zegras. We made the smart move in picking Leo Carlson, even though everybody thought that we were nuts to do it. But somehow, despite all of those good deeds, we just keep being bad. I don't understand how to explain it. And while I do appreciate you letting us have Frank Vetrano and Mason McTavish this year, I would like to ask for one thing. Don't worry, I don't need a new toy. If you could just do like a full factory reset on Trevor Zegras, that would be more than enough for me this Christmas. Happy holidays, Santa.